guys. So I just got done with the gym, and something happened this morning that, I mean, it actually made my workout this morning so much easier. You know, it made me push through the pain, and it just, I mean, it just took, I don't want to, you know, it's just, there was a time when there were people in my life that it was all negativity, you know. You're nothing, you're never gonna be anything, you know, you're dumb, you're fat, you're broke, you know, all these things that, you know, made me feel like basically I was a worthless person, you know. But, you know, I'm not gonna bring out any cliche about how time heals everything, you know. But I mean, it definitely did, you know. It definitely did, because things have turned around a lot, you know. It was like think about when you were in high school, you know. Think about the people you were in high school with, the most popular people, you know, the athletes, the jocks, you know, like the most beautiful girl, you know. And like in my case, you know, it was just like I wanted to be popular, you know. That was my whole thing in high school, was I wanted to be popular, and no matter how hard I tried, it just never happened, you know. And the funny thing is that now I look back, you know, at these people, you know, these people that I looked up to, you know. A lot of these people I looked up to, and it's kind of crazy that how, you know, I'm not gonna badmouth anybody, but it's funny how things just turn around, you know. And I'm not gonna say that, you know, I'm living the lap of luxury, you know, because I'm not. You know, as far as I'm concerned, like, you know, things are good. Life is good. I'm never hungry. I got a nice apartment, you know. You know, I don't have a car, but it doesn't matter. You know, walking is better anyway. So as you can see right now, I'm walking. But you know, and I try to get my 10,000 plus steps in every day. And but I don't know. I was just, it was just funny to me, you know, how life just, it's karma, you know. It's karma. And I asked somebody this morning if they believed in karma, and they told me no. And I didn't tell him the story because I know he probably doesn't care about what the story is. Anyway, I didn't tell him the story because I'm pretty sure he doesn't care. He wasn't gonna care. But I'll say it here, which is, you know, years ago, I went to a mall, and I was gonna try out, you know, I went into a, what do you call it, dressing room, to try out some clothes. And when I walked in, I found a wallet, and I looked in it and I saw that there was money in it, and I turned it in to the store clerk. It was a clothing store, and I handed it. I didn't take anything. I handed it to the cashier, and probably a week later, I go out with a buddy of mine, and we go to the club, and I don't know if you remember the MC Hammer pants, you know, those what do they call them, parachute pants. I had a pair of those, and we went to the club, and man, I got wasted. And I told my buddy, hey man, I want you to drive. So my buddy was driving, and we went to, I want to say it was Waffle House. It was Waffle House in North Carolina, Jacksonville, North Carolina. At the time I was in the Marines, young Marine. Anyway, we go in, we have, you know, quote unquote breakfast, because it was, I don't know, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. We're having breakfast food. So we have the food and get in the car, and we're driving on the road. Probably we have been back on the road like a minute or two, and I put my hands in my pocket and realized my wallet was gone, but my money was gone. So I told my buddy, I yelled at my buddy to turn around. So my buddy turned around, and we went back. We went back to the restaurant, and we went to the spot where he had we had been parked. And sure enough, there was my money. And it made me think back. And it made me think back, you know, because I gave that wallet back. That's the reason why I was able to get my money back, you know? And then I have another story. This is, well, no, I won't say. I won't tell that story because I will incriminate myself. But let's just say that I did something, and it ended up costing me probably two to three times what I had taken. So that's the reason why I believe in karma. And anyway, I just, you know, don't be putting people down, you know. Don't put people down, because you just never know what life is gonna bring to you, you know. Just be nice, man. You gotta be nice to people, you know. If you don't like them, just leave the person alone, but don't say anything to them. You know, it goes back to that whole saying, which is, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So, with that said, I'm out.